Well, welcome. Come on in, especially if the snowstorm is coming. Oh, Linda Gorman, that sounds cold. Welcome to In Review, episode 243. This isn't anything new to a lot of you. You've been here a couple times, and it's so nice to have you join us again. Let's go down to my face, because that stops the music. And I can say, hello, I'm Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. But you know what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this isn't Craft Roulette. This is In Review, which is part 2 of Craft Roulette, featuring you, our card contributors. And boy, have we got some card contributors this week. You guys are doing some fun things. We're going to do a little dive into the gallery, and then later I'm going to be trying to steal some art. But first, get this ready is what I need to do. But first, let me explain to you what Craft Roulette is. It is the ultimate original card-making game show challenge, and we are live almost every Friday night, leaving a seat for you because it's much more fun with friends. This show has 3 acts, and they're all about cards, except for the first one, or the warm-up act, which is an exceptionally bad dad joke. But there are 3 acts in this show. The first one is Mail Call. The second one is the card slideshow, and I did a card slideshow already today. And it's in for you members who support us so that we can be live on the air. It's in the gallery, or it's in the membership group, so you can go over and find it. If you like rabbit little detours about cards and different things about life, you might enjoy that one. And then the third act, Whodunit. Whodunit? Well, you know, I done it every week. But Whodunit was who done the inspiration piece is what you're going to try to figure out as excellent card detectives that you are. If you've never played, and this all sounds like gibberish or gibberish, or both, the gibber, that's probably makes sense. Even if you've been here, it probably makes sense. But that's how we are around here. All right, good to see everybody doing okay. If you are new here, we'd love to welcome you. Don't be afraid. And if you are a familiar face around here, I saw you guys showed up early and you were chatting. It's always a pleasure to see you hopping right in there. Before I forget, I know Michelle Lupton was our guest last Friday. We had a lovely time. We had a good day together. She's a wonderful lady, and I always enjoy her company. Someone asked about, I think it was Andrea Latz-Batson, asked about design teams. And so Michelle was talking about that. And I saw on Michelle's Instagram story today that Hero Arts has a design team call. So I didn't want to forget to tell you that. So if you are interested in being on the Hero Arts design team, maybe now would be a good time. I think there's also that's going on, or maybe has gone on. Maybe I've missed the boat. That wouldn't be anything new. But maybe that is going on with other companies too as they get ready for 2025. So keep your ears and eyes out. If there's a company that you particularly like, maybe now is a time to start throwing some ideas out their way and letting them know, or watching for their calls. We're gonna get right down to it. That's enough of that. Except let's see what we have for show sponsors. Oh yes. Oh, I forgot. Yes, Craft Roulette is going to be this month's show sponsor. We're going to be giving away gift certificates to our little tiny, our itty bitty shop. And Biddy Penny has joined us as a spin sponsor this month. She's giving away gift certificates to her itty bitty shop. Is a little bit bigger than mine, I think. But she's got a little shop too. And so she's going to be giving away some things to you too, plus our goodie bags. And how is it that Hat Trick says it? The most coveted prize in the Crafterverse, the Craft Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with an itty bitty gift, sometimes known affectionately as a Krog. So, hey, I remember one time there was conversation and said to my husband, I said, which friends have you invited over for dinner later? And he said, my taste buds. You know, it seemed funnier when I read it. Maybe I should have just stuck with it. Anyway, that'll be fun. That'll be fine. And that's a good thing to bring. You know, I read the other day, and I know it's sure it's true. It was on the internet. I'm pretty sure this is accurate. Your taste buds renew every 7 days. I'm here for you. Next time you're on Jeopardy, think of me as you split your spoils. Yep, I think that's what I read. 7 days. Seems kind of fast, doesn't it? But they're renewed every 7 days all the way. Welcome, everybody. Let's go down to paper. I've got some cards to show you. Christmas has started. I'm pretty darn excited. This is a good place to be when it's Christmas season, because I get great cards. And sometimes kind of a surprise card. I got this card today in the mail from my Aunt Jean, who is not feeling well, and I hope she is feeling better. But she is 95 years old. I don't think that's a secret. And she sent me this card. And the reason that this is a surprise card is because I made this card and I sent it to her and I didn't sign it. And she sent it back to me today for Christmas this year. So that was really fun. I really did like that little thing. And look, she can still write and everything. But so I know how I made this. 10 to 14 days, according to Google, your taste buds. Somebody must have been on warp drive or something. I don't know. Maybe their taste buds are just faster. Maybe that's probably true with kids. They probably do it. Mine's probably down to about every 21 days because things happen when you get old. But I know how I made this. I gently brushed on a light blue background. I'll get a little closer. There we go. I gently brushed on a light blue ink background and then stamped the tree, and then the leaves are stamped on a separate stamp that fit on top of it. Added a few little stamped bulbs, and it looks like I stamped the red ones too, but then I punched out some glitter paper and made the little hookies on there by my little fingers. I think I did it with my hands, on my very own hands. And then just put some little dots that are supposed to be stylized snow, which I think works. A little bit of a blue matte, and then a little white on white, merry and bright, in bright blue, since it's no black. This must have been before I started using black all the time. But it was fun to get a card that I made. I don't think I'll put that one up on my board, though. Then I got a card from Longmont, Colorado. Julie Jones sent me this pretty card. Is that what, I think that's foiled then, or something like that. Isn't it pretty? Ooh, I like it. It's from Colorado. It feels like it's from Colorado. But the funny thing about this one is Julie included a little poem. And it says, "Joy to the world, the Lord is come." Always a lovely thing to remember. "'Twas the night before Christmas. I'm glued to the tree. I'm wondering what Santa brought just for me. Could it be cardstock or ink pads or lace or some stamps?" I said with a smile on my face. And that's when I heard him. "Hi, Santa," I said. He replied, "You know good girls should be in their beds." I know I should, Santa, and now I've been caught. But I was just so excited to see what you brought. "Well, let's take a look in this room where you work." He shook his head quickly and left with a jerk. I heard him exclaim as he put it in gear, "You've got enough crap? I'll see you next year." That's pretty cute. I'm not sure where she got that, but that's funny. That was a perfect little insert for a crafter, too. Very nice, Julie. Thank you so much for thinking of us with that beautiful card and that funny little poem. Oh, this is such a good time of year. And I got this gorgeous card from Miss Cadigan. I'm trying to always make it her sweater. But she's got some beautiful paper. I've been stamping. I didn't bruise myself. I didn't hit myself while trying to put an eyelet in or anything. This is some beautiful paper, some little pink. Tracy Fear's here. I happen to know she is on a pink kick. So pink snowflakes and a pretty Mary that's one die. And then it is a gatefold. We've seen a few of those this week around Craft Roulette and last week. And wishing you a beautiful season and a new year of peace and happiness, Karen. That's awfully nice. I've met Karen on some of our Zoom calls. Speaking of which, we do have a Zoom call for Silver and Up after Craft Roulette on Fridays. So mark your calendars. This is some more pretty paper. So Smart's thing here. She's got this gorgeous pattern paper. It's pretty bold and has some pretty definite images. And then this one, she's got tone on tone with some just design, and that looks really nice. Pink snowflakes, and they're embossed as well. Wow, I feel very special to get something that pretty. Thank you, Karen. Not Sweater Cadigan. We appreciate hearing from you. So yes, we did a slideshow today. It is something we do for our members. And honestly, I didn't get much. I don't know if I did any in November, but there's a lot in there for you to catch up with. So, but this is the member slideshow is when we take an hour out of our week and I join a member and we talk about members' cards for about an hour, and it's a lot of fun from the current gallery. So we were looking at 243, and man, we saw some good ones. And the parameters were card with a belly band, cottage colors, coat or coats for element, and random was upcycled. And upcycling is just such a fun thing. The way you chose things to use, it was good. And so when you look at the cards, you really can't figure out what is upcycled. So you really do have to read the description, and it's really fun though. And some people have used things that have been on their desk forever. Some people have used things in their stash. Some people use stamps that they hadn't used before. It's all very fun. So let's just see what we get tonight. Oh, there's my card. I forgot that I was going to do it. First was my belly band, and I went with the Santa. I just went right there with everybody else and I drew a belt on him. My cottage colors were like the bushes and the brown little cottage and then the red door like everybody, like so many of us did. And the blue sky and the little flowers about. The coat was Mr. Santa had his coat on, and then the upcycled was, I took a Simon Says flyer and cut it up. The little images under the tree are all craft products that I got on a flyer. So I think it turned out really fun. I haven't heard from Simon Says yet, but I think it was a great way to use that. It was a nice flyer. And I think it had I think it may still be in my trash. But it did have a discount code, so if you are looking for one, you can go back and watch the show. And I think I saw somebody said they took it off the flyer from the show, so good luck. Lisa G from New Jersey. This is a cutie. Look at what she's got. I feel like I've done talked about cards all day long. So I always liked starting with the upcycled part, so I'm going to do that again tonight. Sequins from the dress I wore for my son's wedding? No kidding, Lisa G. That is some serious upcycling. Santa wearing a coat. Are you going to use some more? Are you going to finish some more cards with some more sequins? That is so fun. Belly band holding the sentiment. And it looks like it wraps all the way around the card, so it also closes the gatefold. Brown and beige, and red for the bricks. Yeah, and then you got the little green in there for the bushes and such. And Santa's wearing a coat. That's really cute. Feels very retro, and I love that like wood feel in the background with the snowflakes. That's a good one, and congratulations on using some of your sequins. That's very smart. Sarah Huston from USA, number 47, card with a, I can see that I spy with my little eye a black belt ribbon for your gingerbread. Hiya! Little cookie shape card. The ribbon was rescued from something else. Perfect. I've got some of that ribbon myself. Things that, oh, this is so nice. As a matter of fact, if you know who Cool Mary is, that ribbon that Cool Mary wears on her head, it's upcycled. It was from wrapped around a blanket that I got from Sam's. So I just couldn't quite throw it away. And it came in mighty handy. Anyway, the cookie was coated with frosting. What a clever way to do it. It's really cute. That looks like the happiest cookie. I always feel a little violent when I eat a gingerbread cookie like that, but it's never stopped me from doing it. It's cute. Look at the frosting. Hiya! Kathy Herring, one of our leading ladies from Wisconsin with 208 cards sent in this card. She upcycled all the papers on card as they were all scraps. That's a way. I love a good scrap card. Totally love it. The belly band on the dog and on the card. So she double dipped. Well done, Kathy. And she did cottage colors of tan, white, red, and pink flowers. He looks good in pink. That's a Kathy. That's a not afraid of colors kind of thing, huh? A pink super dog. I think it's got possibilities. The coat on the fur on the dog. Never fear, your birthday's here. That's cute. Look at that pretty embossing on that. Or is that just the paper? I think it's embossed. It's hard to tell. And that's the thing about the gallery. If you don't slow down and look at them, you miss a lot. But there's so many, it's hard to slow down and look at them all. And then she's got the little gems there. That's a good card. Kathy sends in really solid. I always refer to her cards as very classic and traditional. From the old days when we first started making cards in the early 2000s or late 1900s. So, but I like them. I like the style a lot. Well done, Kathy. Again. Marcy Serve from California, her lucky 13. The blue ribbon from Organza bag on the belly band. Yep, those ribbons came in handy. I don't think I can see it. It's very pretty. Like May says, let the paper do the work. Exactly. Mente paper is so beautiful and romantic. That is, yeah, seriously. That would not be a scene that I would feel comfortable being able to create. And let's just sit back and enjoy it. Way to go, Mente. The belly band is behind the sentiment. I see it. Almost looks dimensional with that fence like that, and then the little bump up. Oh, that's a clever little trick to have that little bump up. The cottage, well, you can't fight. Those are little cottage birdhouses. So you can't fight with the idea that that's not cottage colors. And there is a coat of blue paint on the birdhouse. Of course there is. We did see a card today that had actual coats of paint. And it was beautiful. It was by Supreme Doom. It was gorgeous. So, Marcy, this is smart. Very, very smart. And listening to May proves that you are smart. Well done. Margie R. from Kentucky. This is her 48th. May is our first guest in 2025, by the way. I mean, it's really fun to start off with her because she's fun. She's just so fun. So, okay, upcycled paper and Santa from last year's card making. Really liked how Michelle started us off with gift wrap. I thought that was wonderful. So, I like how people are recycle things. Crafters they're known for keeping this and that and being able to use it again. It's part of a well-known trait that we often share. The coat and Santa have a belt or a coat. I'm last week with the belt. No. Maybe we had the belly band this week, but what do we have? Gatefold? I don't know. Too many. Oh, I can look. We had Z-fold last time. Scarecrow bake. I don't know. Card with belly band. Santa has a band around his belly. He sure does, and that's important. That's one of those long Santa coats, that kind of old-fashioned-y looking. And then she's got the Merry Christmas, I think, up on that ornament hanging down. That's pretty brown paper. It always feels retro, you know, when you've got those kind of colors. It's cute, Margie. He's a cute little Santa. And I like how you colored him. Yeah, you did a good job. Well done, kid. Sandy Taylor from Colorado, number 34. Oh, look, it's little doggy looking up this chimney. The belly band around the present on the card. Of course. You see, sometimes you have to read to understand what these are. Her random is birds above the mantle cut out of a flyer. Oh, look at there. I didn't even notice those were birds, but sure enough, and they look great in there. Smart. The dog has a shiny yellow coat. He sure looks like he has a very pretty coat. The brown, yellow, green, red colors are found in a cottage. It could be a little cottage right there that you're looking inside to. Looks like crinkle inkle on the walls almost, doesn't it? That's really darling. I'm worried about Santa and that fire. And his little cookies are up there, and he's got, oh, that's precious, in his milk. I think that's probably what the dog's looking at. It looks a little bit like a hound dog who eats just about anything. Super darling. Nicely done. Got a lot of nice balance going on there, Sandy. Well done. Aaron Cobberstad from Washington, number 74. I laughed when I saw this in the in the gallery. I thought it was so cute. She has pom-poms upcycled from her son's craft stash. Yep. You can grab somebody else's stash and it's upcycled, right? And she's got the sentiment on the belly band, and it says, fa la 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 llama. He's a cute llama, too. And that's the belly band. It just slides down and you see a better vision of who's there. The adorable llama is wearing a fancy red coat. Of course he is. No llama would wear a common red coat. No, must be fancy. Very cute, Aaron. Sue Small Crider. We talked about this one on the show. Sue Small Crider did. We did. Well, she wasn't there, but we talked about her. And she does a lot of process videos. We talked about that too. Of her Craft Roulette cards. And she also used the Craft Roulette Fun Sentiments #1 for her happy birthday message inside. You can read that. It's very, very good. It's especially for Craft Roulette crafters, because fun is spelled correctly, F-U-N-N, and is talking about enjoying cards in your day. So it's a Craft Roulette wish of happy birthday. But she does have a video. Sue does a lot of the pop-ups and very ornate things, and she is very clever at sneaking in a parameter or two too. She used the letterpress on this, and I didn't know much about a letterpress, so I did learn a little bit about that. And that's fun. Well done, Sue Small Crider from Uli's Cat World. You can check her. You can find. Okay, I told this on the show today, on the member show. There are several ways that we have over 700 process videos for Craft Roulette cards that you all have made. We don't hire you to do it. You're not on a design team. You just do it, and it's very cool. But there's over 700 videos, and the ways you can find them is on the craftroulette.live. You can find it on the public page of whoever made the video. You can find that because there's a link to all their videos. There is a community showcase tab under associates, I believe it is, and you can find all of the process videos. or you can find them on the menu of each episode. If they're there, there'll be a little process video with the count, and you can click on that and find all the episodes videos. And then on the person's contribution, Mr. Producer has it in their little description. So there's 4 ways that you can find people's videos. Over 700. Amazing. Kathy Z from North Carolina, 39. She's got pink and blue green. How cute. It's kind of pastel-y. I've been so used to Christmassy cottages. Now we've got a cottage with pinks and blues. She's got an A2 gatefold with a belly band. Very classy. Her random is the polka dot stripes or strips are Taylor Expressions envelopes. Some of those envelopes insides are pretty. I've used them for different things. They're very good. Thank you, Stephen. The deer is wearing a coat with a hood. A fancy coat with a hood, because a deer should not wear anything but a fancy coat. Distress spun sugar was ink blended on the cardstock and then snowflakes stamped on the same color. Well, that's a neat way to get tone on tone, which gives you a really nice look. The ephemera is from Not Too Shabby. That looks like Not Too Shabby. That's good. That makes a quick card, doesn't it, Kathy? Way to use your tailored expression envelope. Well done. Beans 827. This card is so... I saw several of these. They're so cute with the... This is the after cookie card. The after cookie die. She used some old gold gift wrap for the buttons and the buckle. Oh, man, you get remember those envelopes that have the gold inside of them? They were real nice. I saved them. I did. I don't think I saved them. I don't know if I even get those fancy envelopes anymore in the mail, but it's a Christmas thing, and they would have the little liner. It was way too pretty to throw away. He's wearing a coat, but not for long. He's going to be popping off. Santa's belt is his belly band. That's so adorable. So adorable. All right, one more. Stamp Nut. And so, same kind of thing, but a different look altogether. From Washington, this is her 30th. She's a zero hero. She upcycled some metallic paper to make the buckle. How handy was that this week? I love it. He needs a stretchier top, doesn't he, Sally? The belt and buckle for his belly band. He's got a red cottage door for colors, and he's got Santa's coat. That's a cool little... I guess that's a fancy dye that is his white fur. Almost looks like it's got pom-poms on it. Very nice, Stamp Nut. Very nice, everybody. Man, alive, you guys are good. You guys are so smart. And I know there's a bunch of cards, that have not come in yet. We were at 3-something today. And we've got till Thursday night. If you're a member, you have 4 extra days all month long when you're a member, no matter what level. And I think that's a nice little treat there, where you just get to relax and you know you're going to make it, but you don't have to feel like the pressure to get it done so fast. So, plus, we can say thank you for supporting us so that we can be live every Friday and Wednesday night, as often as we can. Aren't those the cutest card, Vicki Jensen? Oh, see, you're going to do yours tonight. Oh, you're welcome, Lisa G. That was cute. They are so nice. They are so nice. I like these cards, and I like you guys, and I like that you guys send in these cards. Should we? I'm ready to steal a piece of art. I am ready. Yeah. Last week I didn't steal art. I just made something. So this week I'm actually stealing it again. By the way, on Friday, if I forget, we do have a new show. Believe it or not. We've got Craft Roulette. We have In Review. We have the member show for members only. And then we have a fourth show. I'm almost starting to count like John Travolta. a fourth show for everybody. I'll tell you more on Friday. Make sure you join us. We'll get it done early in the show. But it's going to be fun. I'm excited about it. So, there's something in here. Oh, you thought it was going to be a trick, didn't you? No, it's not. It's just an I or a Brad in there. It's time for Whodunit, the fast-paced, interactive card detective game. Only on In Review. Are you ready? I know you don't have to play, by the way. You can sit back and relax. There's about 30 gumshoes that try to chase me all the time. And they always get me. So the object of the game is the first to be the card detective that correctly solves the mystery of whodunit and provides a clue that broke the case wide open. The details are I will be making a card based on a card from the most recent episode's gallery. My project will be inspired by the selected card and will not be a perfect copy. There will be clues in my project, but it won't be as easy as finding one match because they could be quite hidden, altered, or changed. JD loves to play this game. You must be present during the live stream to participate. Sorry, replay crew, but you can just watch and try to figure it out until I reveal it. You'll need to have the correct gallery on craftroulette.live open to look for clues, and somebody will be popping that into the chat in just a second. To solve the mystery, type @craftroulette in the chat, followed by the name of the crafter you believe inspired my card and the clue that you found. And somebody will probably be popping in there too. Is Paula here? She usually does that. I don't see her. But I will tell you if she doesn't show up. If you are the first to solve this incredible mystery on Who Done It correctly in the live chat, you'll be tonight's winner. Oh, we love the winner. We love to give away the most coveted prize in all the Crafterverse, a Craft Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with an itty bitty gift, and there is a place on the gallery, on the website where you can claim it. Okay, so there it is. There's Paula Rice. She says, is it at Craft Roulette? Is it Mary Gun Fun with the reused tissue paper on her card front? Did I have reused tissue paper on my card front? I think that was last week. But this would be with the reused Simon Says Craft flyer on my card front. Yeah, I caught you. You were out sneaking out back with your boyfriend. Okay, ready? Let's do it. Good luck to you all. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna just get some things off here. There's a big mess over here. I'm just gonna start pulling things. I have not put anything away. I made a bunch of cards today. I'm just gonna let you see some of my mask. Look at all this stuff I've had out. Look at all this stuff. The queen herself is shocked. Yep. There's more on my mask. What? What is all that quacking? Well, if you would clean my mask, it wouldn't be so bad, decoy duck. You don't want to clean? You're too busy thinking about other things? Like what? JD? Well, that's reasonable. We'll see you later. Do you have anything else to say? That's good luck in duck. Oh, that guy. He is quite the decoy duck. All right. Let's see what I need to get out. Well, on top of that pile, we have another pile here that we'll just start getting out some things. I have 16 steps that I have, and I'm not sure if that's accurate. But I think it's pretty accurate. See, I got a lot of stuff. Oh my good golly. Seriously. Now where's the stuff I want? Finally. Finally, I found something I needed. I could just... All right, here we go. My trash fell over earlier today and it's still on the floor. I just stepped on it. Okay, here we go. Anytime now. Pull in some of these. Is that the one I wanted? Yep. All right, we're going to go for it. Good luck to all. I have no words of wisdom except that this card will have all the components that it needs. It will have all the parameters. So if you're thinking, well, that would work, except she doesn't have such and such, just probably isn't it. Little nose is a little redder. Ah. We've got Mr. Producer in the remote location watching this. Make sure that when you catch me, it will be caught. Everybody, okay, yes. You know, you just don't need that much space when you're crafting. You just need about 10 by 10 inches. You can have stuff all over the universe in an itty bitty craft space. I did do a video on this particular stamp set about Once Upon a Time for our members, because I occasionally make videos for our members, silver and up, and it was about tips on stamping or coloring complicated stamps. I have some samples I can show you, maybe. Depends on how fast you guys catch me. If you don't catch me, probably won't have time to see them. I see lots of guesses going on. There, I think probably the slow mode is on, which means you have to wait a minute after guessing before you can guess again. But you can guess as many times as you want. Kind of like an episode of House. You can guess and keep guessing. No moratorium on guessers. So if you want to just try, and I know sometimes people get lucky too. If you've never done it, you don't have to be a member or anything to guess. You can just pop right in there. Just use that format so that we can count it as an official guess. They are cute. They really are cute. Trying to think if there's anything new with. Oh, JD went to see Santa. He didn't love it. He didn't love it at all. But I think he's 8.5 months old, and he doesn't love anybody holding him if he wants to go see something, right? And I think that was it. He just was upset because Santa was making him sit on his lap instead of getting to go around and see all the wonderful wonders that he was looking at. I mean, it must have been quite visually exciting, and being a visual person as I am, and probably many of you are. Just imagine seeing the trees and all the accoutrements at this place and not being able to crawl around and grab things. So it didn't go super great as far as him having a real happy experience. But as they say, we don't have autobiographical memories until after 2. Not to say that that's a reason to not be absolutely kind to a child, but at the same time, it's okay. He will not be traumatized. I don't know, that picture though, the one that he was looking at the book, it was the cutest. Otherwise he's kind of looking shell-shocked. And but the one he was looking at in the book, I told Joel Santa should have had a screen inside that book. He would have looked at that all so carefully. His eyes would not have lifted up. How are we doing here? I think pretty fine. I think we're doing okay on these guys. They're not too far from being done. There's some tiny little spaces in here, and that is why I like the bullet tip. I could not do this with a brush. I'm just too heavy-handed. I'm not even pretending to do any fancy hand stuff here. We're going to be glad if it gets done before I get caught. Look at all of you folks guessing. Way to go. Oops, I forgot somebody's ears. I've done that multiple times on this stamp set. Ears like sticking out. Did not do her scarf, but you know, in the original one, which you could not see. Just put some in there. All right. That's one. Now we're ready for the next step. You guys are also nice to play. Thank you so much for trying to catch me. Keep me from getting away with art theft. Where is it? There it is. Can't have it at all. There are some good some good cards in that gallery too that you can enjoy. So even if you aren't trying to catch me, enjoy the gallery. Okay, I have a feeling I could lose these. So I'm going to put those right there. Off to the side. Okay, what am I doing next? Now this was a tricky thing because I thought this fits inside here, but I have to find the match. And somebody would have been smart to make a note of that before I'm looking for a real shallow one right here. Somebody would have been smart to notice and line up my little thing here. Oops, that was a mistake. I was looking at something else and thought that was going to work, and it wasn't. But these are not all the same. There's another shallow one. That's pretty good. Is that it? Nope. You can't fool Mother Nature, and you can't fool this either. Is that it? Nope. Dadgummit. I could have done this before I started the show, I guess. That would have been smart. Is that it? Nope. Is there something else that looks more like? How about two little bumps like that? Two little bumps. Two little bumps do not work. Okay, you guys can scream all you want. I can't hear you. Just go ahead. Nope. Two little bumps. Two little bumps. Two little bumps go. Well, you know what? We may just fudge on that part right now. Let's see what we can do next. Maybe we'll just yeah. I'll keep looking at it. Got some beautiful pearlescent paper here from your Paper Insider. I think I'm going to add that next. And I got to remember just to do one side. Is there equal pearlescence? I think so. Don't want to cheat ourselves. Oh, man. Must be a good crook tonight. Even fooling myself here. I will give you a hint. The person I'm casing tonight is a very nice person. Very nice. Okay, that's my hint. All right. For the love. I did figure it out before. I'm going to make a little mark here so I know that I don't go around and around and around. We'll say we started at this one. Oh. It's kind of like, this is why I get lost. I'm pretty sure this has something to do with the same part of my brain why I can't find my way around the world without getting lost or seeing more of the world than usual. I think I got it. Bravo me! I gotta get a little piece of tape. I was seriously starting to panic. Phew. I was fooling myself there. Okay, so note to self. When you got to make a note to self on this stamp, on this die set, for the love of Pete. That was horrifying. My heart. My heart's still going pitty pat. You know, I had a great Auntie Pat. I don't think her heart went pitty pat, but maybe. I shouldn't have cut that quite so soon. Story of my life. Shouldn't have cut that quite so soon. Shouldn't have glued that quite so soon. No problem, though. No problems here. Whew. Oh. Wasn't there also... Oh, there was a Pitty Pat in Gone with the Wind. Aunt Pitty Pat. Oh, she was a ditz, too, man. Whew. Total ditz, who wore real cute little ringlets on both sides of her face. Yep, she sure did. Look, I'm skating. I'm gonna be shinier too. Got a little on my hand. Gosh, maybe I'm not doing a good case at all. Creeper. And we'll see. All comes out in the wash at the end, I think. And then hopefully it will make sense. I will tie a bow in mid-air. I know. It's a superpower. No tools needed. That's an old school thing. Kind of like being able to drive stick shift. I'm old school. Right there. Side's prettier. Looky, let us go. Look at us go. This is not real thick cardstock. It's also from your Paper Insider. It's real pretty. And today we were talking on the member show with my very fun guest about suede paper, because there was a cup and it looked like it was made out of suede. I got to find that for you. And I was thinking, I think your Paper Insider may have some. So I looked in box 9, and sure enough, by golly, by jingo, there is some green suede paper. Amazing stuff. Can I cut it? Oh no, I cannot. Will I cut it someday? There's a good possibility. Will it be the first time I will definitely have to have a template before I dare cut it. It will not be like, I'm going to be brave and cut this. It will be used in tiny little pieces and very sparingly over as many projects as I can, I think. So the point being, well, several points, but one of the points being is this is not real thick, so I can layer it and make some leaves. Like so. And got some pretty berries, also from your Paper Insider paper. Oops. Don't get stuck in there now. That would be dopey. And we'll add some of these little levers. This is still wet. I'm going to be shiny. I don't mind. Remember, my card may be altered. It may be different. There may be decoys. It may be more similar than you think. You guys are working so hard. I'm sorry. I mean, oh, you're working so hard. I'm sorry. I laugh at your pain. I'm sorry. I'm just enjoying that you're working so hard. You've gone card blind, Sally. Oh no. Just scrolling now. Oh, something. I hope something will jump out at you too. It happens sometimes. Somebody will just. Colleen Berg has done that. She just made us guess. Where'd that silly thing? There it is. Ended up on my finger. I just put glue on it and couldn't find it. Try to see how many more. I'm getting kind of close. Not terribly close. Don't panic. Do not panic. Here I am starting to feel sorry for you, and then I get busted. Dadgum. I really thought I should feel sorry for you, but not anymore. Somebody got me. Was it just a stab in the dark? Or did you make a informed, educated decision on it? We will find out here in just a few minutes. Trying to see who it was. Who is that sneaky, sneaky gumshoe? Okay, glue. Don't be swishing out there. I know you're upset. No. I'm going to keep working just for a few more minutes because we have them. This little guy right here. Try to hold it down with any part of my body that is not sticky at this point. So the side of my hand. The sleight of hand, but the side of my hand. I've got one more little step that I want you to see, and then you're going to get it. Going to get it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craft at the slow mode probably is off, and it is. All right. If you thought, gosh, that looks kind of familiar. But you thought, can't be. Because it's not. That's starting to look a little more familiar. All right, I've been caught red-handed. Let's see, who did I case? I cased Cynthia Sharp, our friend who is a huge friend and fan of Craft Roulette. This was my card that I made to case Cynthia Sharp. Let's see if I actually cased it or if I absolutely blew it. I didn't blow it because you caught me. And let's see, I did make a few changes in my new card, but she made a Santa with a belt for her belly band. I had gnome Santas with their belly bands, several of them. She used cottage colors, brown, green, red, blue, and blue, green, red, and brown. I used the same in different proportions, except for the brown. I didn't use any brown, so that actually probably threw you off, but sorry. On coats, Santa and the little elves, she has some little elves at the top too, where are holding the string at the top, the ribbon. And I used Santa, 3 Santas instead of 1 Santa and 2 little elves. I just used 3 little elves for a total of 3 images, and she did 2. Then she upcycled ribbon and a bag into a gift bag. And so I used a bag as well. And you just hadn't gotten to see that yet. And I upcycled it into a gift bag. This would be such a fun gift bag to put some little craft things in and some tissue paper like she's got at the top and give it to somebody that could use something new in their life. I ended up putting it on a gatefold card to throw you off because I'm sneaky that way. But that could definitely be on the front of a card as well. So then I ended up making some blue up here, some blue down here. The snowflakes that she has are on the blue, but I ended up with a snowflake embossing folder. And I put it inside the wreath, which was harder than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, the 3 Santas threw you off. Well, that's what I do around here. I'm sorry. That's, yep. I did it. I knew at the end you'd get me, though. So I had to stretch it out. I am sneaky Jill. Sneaky, sneaky gunner. You gotta be. You gotta be sneaky around here to get away with anything. So congratulations goes to Deborah Freeman for catching me. Well done, Deborah Freeman. We appreciate you. Make sure you go over to craftroulette.live and claim your Krog, the most coveted prize in all of the Crafterverse. A Craft Roulette original giveaway, a Krog, which I will send you one of these. That'll be fun. Maybe I'll even because I'm going to put a little itty bitty gift in there, so. Fun. That'll be fun. Thank you so much for playing. I hope you don't hate me. But that's just how it is around here. And Cynthia Sharp, if she's had birthday parties around Craft Roulette, she wears her Craft Roulette shirt to watch. Our daughters they all text each other during the show and they all send in cards. It's really fun. You're a special family to us. And I thought that would be a great and it's a great little gift bag too. So I thought that would be a fun one to do tonight. So thank you for that inspiration. Let's say thank you to those wonderful members. If you are thinking about, gosh, I'd really like to get Mary and Steven something for Christmas this year. Just become a bronze member for a month. We would love that. That would be fine. We'd be thrilled to have you join us on our support team. And that would make our Christmas just a little fun, a little more fun. We might even have 10 ends, maybe 10 ends we'll get this week. Do we count our members by ends? No, but we could. Anyway, that's the way it goes. Look at all you beautiful, beautiful folks. Silver and Up does have a call on Friday after the show. Those are always fun. We talk about how you're making your cards. We talk cards. That's all we do. It's fun, though. We love cards. And then remember, there is a member show now in the video library on craftroulette.live for members. Vote your veto. They're all the parameters are all something you can use for Christmas. So check out the parameters too. Those are, I got them all updated. Some of them stayed the same, but you can use them all for Christmas cards if you want. So that's kind of fun. And we do have some great shows coming up. Don't forget it. Christine Bertram, the Purple Princess from Fond du Lac, Missouri, Wisconsin, will be joining us Friday. If you have a Stampin' Up lady or friend, she is a Stampin' Up girl, so have them join us and see what we do. We'd love to have them in our gallery. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us and doing all those things like giving us a Vinny or a thumbs up, sharing and subscribing. It all makes a difference so that we can go out to the world and find more friends to bust me. And all those things. We'll see you soon on Friday on Craft Roulette and somewhere else, maybe on our Facebook group. Who knows? Nighty night. Appreciate ya. Bye-bye.